Thou hast it now, King, Cawdor, Glamis, all as the weird woman promised, and I fear thou playedst most fully yourt. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why? By the virtues on thee made good. May they not be my oracle as well, and set me up in hope, but hush no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in a great feast, and all things unbecoming.
We hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in this day's council. But we'll take tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time. Twixt this and supper, go not my horse the better. I must become a borrower of the night, for a dark hour or twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state, craving us jointly, hie you to horse, adieu till your return at night. Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon's.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of this time till 7 at night to make society. The sweeter welcome we will keep ourself till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. Sirrah, a word with you. Intend those men our pleasure?
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safely. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when they first put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip. Thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issues have I filled my mind, for them the gracious Duncan have I murdered. put rancers in the vessel of my peace, only for them, and mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who is there? Now go to the door and stay there while we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then now, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, in times past, who held you so under fortune which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference, past in prohibition with you. How were you borne in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them and all else that might. To half a soul and to a notion crazed, say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so God-spelled to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beguard your forever?
We are men, my liege.
I in the catalogue, ye go for men, as hounds and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, shogs, water-rugs, and demi-wolves are clept all by the name of dogs. The valued file distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, everyone according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill that writes them all alike, and so of men. Now, if you have a station in the file, know it is worst rank of manhood, say it. And I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love us, who wear our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless what I do despite the world. And I another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid of it.
Both of you, know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine, and in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep him of my sight and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, making the business from the common eye, for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us through our lives.
Your spirits shine through you, within this hour at most. I will advise you where to plant yourselves, acquaint you with the perfect spy Othethime, the moment on, for must be done tonight, and something from the place always thought that I require a clearness and with him to leave no rubs nor botches in the work, fleance his son that keeps in company, whose absence is no less material to me than it is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
You're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid.